What's up, guys? Today we're doing a deck profile, 2 deck profiles actually, for the 2 yellow decks that I played recently in the videos this week. First, we're doing the Kalgara one, and then I'll be doing my Treasure Cup Enel list. I know I just posted an Enel list yesterday, but this list is for online, and I'll explain more later in that section. But Kalgara, 5-life yellow leader, and honestly, this feels like Ploofy without the ramping. It just summons bodies and just super aggro. If you guys don't know, with one Dawn attached when attacking, you may play up to 1 Shandoran warrior with a type character card from your hand with a cost equal to or less than the number of Dawn on your field. And if you do, add the top card of your life to your hand. So you're essentially spamming bodies out, taking a life, and just being super aggressive. And honestly, it's pretty fun. I had a friend who went undefeated at locals on Thursday with this deck. So yeah, so this is the list. Very nice. To start off the deck, we play, honestly, okay, the reason why I made this deck, by the way, is because you'll see. We play 4 of the stage, and this upper yard is necessary to play the game in this Kalgara deck. Because, literally for 1 Dawn, you may look at the top 5 cards of your deck and add a Sky Island card, and place the rest to the bottom. And legit, there's so many cards in your deck that revolves around this card. So if you see it, it helps you a lot, and it's just a stage. There's a lot of combos that goes with it. So right now we play 4 stages, and look how shiny this is, bro. Look, Nami censored. It's just a big, massive tree trunk. Upper yard. Wait till it gets the lore drop at the end of the anime. Anyways, first off, we play, other than our upper yard searcher. By the way, I gotta show off my little mat. Cool. We play 4 Shura. This card lets us also add a Sky Island other than Shura to our hand. And it's a trigger to search. You just kind of need this for consistency. So right now you have 4 and the upper yards, which is 8 searches, and you essentially add like 98% of your deck with these 2 cards. So yeah, 4 searchers. I mean, everyone plays a searcher in their deck mostly. Why not you play one yourself? And it's archetype locked. So yeah. And then we play 2 vanilla Genbos. Just 3/5. There's lines where you do on 3 Dawn where you can play Shura and leader ability just to be able to, and you can play Genba as well. So he's just there as a line just to have a 3 to 5. Really, really strong. Just aggroing people in. So 3/5. Vanilla, nothing much to say. On to the next package we play. That is a Sky Island / Vassal. We play 4 Ohm, and without Ohm, you gotta get Who Let the Dogs Out, you know. We play 4 Holy, Ohm Holy combo. You know this, and if you don't, Ohm says you can look at the top 5, add a Holy from your hand, and then you can play one from your hand. So, and then if you have 2 or less life, you can get plus 1,000 power. So sometimes this is a 4/6, and you get a 5/3/5. It's just pressure, being able to summon a body. If you're at 5 Dawn, imagine if you played a 5-drop into a 4-drop into a 3-drop. So you can essentially just spam the board. Helps you spam. If not, it's a 1k counter, but it's pretty good. And then we play 3 Gadatsu. This card is just a Sky Island that you can search, and it has a good removal, being able to play it on curve. You can't play it off Kalgara effect because he's not a Shandoran warrior, but sometimes on like 6 Dawn you can pop something and then play it as 6 costs, which is really nice. So there's that. Just 3 of these. Don't want too much. We're just mostly aggroing people, so. Okay, so like I said earlier, we revolve our deck around upper yard. And this next card is crazy. We play 4 5-cost Wiper. What he does is you can place 1 stage with the cost of 1 to the bottom of the owner's deck and look at the top 5 and add a upper yard or Shandoran warrior. Place the rest of the bottom. The cost is 1 stage of a cost of 1 or of 1. You can put your opponent's stage to the bottom of the deck and search. Decks that like Blackbeard struggle, they need the stage sometimes. Reiju, you know, very hard for them to keep cycling and get cards they need. This card is very, very funny. And you could also put our own stage, our own upper yards. So being able to put people's stages to the bottom is very, very important. And it's a 5/7. So imagine if you play this on 5 down, you attach, you play this, put the stage, a stage down to the bottom of the deck, and then you can play Shura Om or Om Holy. So up next, we play our boss monster. We play 4 Kalgara. And this card, legit, it's just a vanilla. 6/8. Does he do anything cool? Probably not. This card loses to a lot of cards. You lose to Carrot because it freezes a 7 cost or less, and you know we can't be aggressive with our Kalgara. So yeah, just a 6/8 boss monster. Wait till we get like Russian at 10 cost Enel. It gets kind of crazy. But right now, this is our boss monster. And to go with our boss monster, we can play Nolan. Montblock Nolan. If you have a leader who's Shandoran Warrior and you have a Kalgara, and this card, you play this card and you can heal 1. The lock combo is at 6 Dawn, you attach 1 with your leader, you play Kalgara, take a life, you play Nolan, heal a life. Being able to summon 2 bodies, a 6/5/6 and a 6/8 is pretty good, and you heal 1. You just essentially just drew an extra card for swinging for 6. This is probably the bread and butter. Is you need this card, and because you can't search for this for the Nolan, you just have to pray to God you have it, and literally healing is just broken. And then on to our 2Ks. And I'll explain what decks this loses to a lot, but onto the 2Ks we play 4 Wiper. This is a 2K Wiper on play. You may look at the top 5, add it upper yard to your hand, and play it. Pretty good. 2K though, so 4/5. I play this sometimes if I need to, just be able to summon a body out. But he does what he needs to do. Another, and he's a Sky Island Shandoran Warrior. Another card we play is 4 Sky Island Vassal Satori. 2K counter, and then also the effect to summon itself off life when you take it off as a trigger is just really strong. Being able to just pressure and just being able to mill cards is very, very OP. So 4 of these. Up next, we play 2 Conus as a 2K. I don't use it the effect. I just need it as a 2K. Searchable off upper yard, blah, blah, blah. Pretty good. Just needs to add it to my hand. That's all there is. Poo-poo. Then, onto the events. We play, because we're playing an aggressive deck, sometimes we have Leftover Dawn. We play this one, the Earth will not lose. If your leader Shandoran Warrior, you may gain 3,000 power, and then you play an upper yard from your hand, which is pretty sick, honestly. Being able to play the upper yard helps you also search for a card that you need, maybe a 2K in this situation, or maybe another one of these. Just being able to have more cards come into your hand helps cycle, and this trigger is just a cycle. So this card, pretty strong. As we're playing an aggressive deck, we have the best rad beam for the aggressive decks. Have El Thor. So if your if your opponent has 2 or less life, this card essentially is rad beam. You're playing aggressive, you're going face, you're just trying to milk cards. This card is good. Nothing more, nothing less. And then on to our last boss or aggressiveness we play, because we take a lot of our life. We play 2 aces just to rush for 5/7. Imagine if you're at 6 Dawn, you can swing 6, play Kalgara, take a life, and if you have 2 life, you play ace, swing 7, like just pressure. And everything turns sideways is a pseudo blocker because they have to go for it. Rough matchups, honestly, for this deck is Doflamingo, because they bounce all your bodies back essentially with Jozu and Law. Another bad matchup is Lucci, because they can remove your whole board. And then another bad matchup I would say is, I don't know, maybe BY, just because they're a 9K swing and it's just really hard to milk them. Great matchups that you want to play into is Nami, Enel. Just being able to go wide and milk going just aggressive. Those are the 2 leaders I can think of on the top of my head. And yeah, that's the Kalgara deck profile everyone's asking for. And we're going to be going to the Enel deck profile. So, here it is. What's up, guys? We're back with the Treasure Cup run. We went 7-3. Lost to Poofy Dofi. Very, very rough day. We played a whole bunch of fun different decks today. We're playing Enel though. I know we posted a video yesterday and I explained the changes and why I made them. It's gonna be a fast run and just run it down. Just want you guys to know though, Viola is not good online. Your opponents get to look at the life they play, so can't play that card. You want to get knowledge for yourself, not for your opponent. So we're gonna play that. We're gonna just start off with the simple. Everyone knows what we're playing. We play 4 aces, 4 Yamato. We play 4 Katakuri. Top end. There are days where I was playing the event and I was just praying to God for a heal. Favorite one is Yamato. Second favorite is Ace. Katakuri is cool. Just healing is broken. I should have lost probably. Oh, sorry. Today I played in round 1. I played Dofi. Round 2 I played Ploofy. I lost. Round 3 I played Smoker. I should have lost. Round 4 I played Lucci. Round 5 I played Ploofy. Round 5 I played BY. Round 6 I played Ploofy and I lost. Round 7 I played Shanks. I won. Round 8 I played into Dofi, lost. Round 9 I played Red Purple Luffy and I won, and I almost lost the last round versus Dofi, but we won. Anyways, on to the next package. Play 3 Flampe. It's just a 2K counter. Helps you dig, but realistically, it's just a 2K. I feel like I've been playing with this deck, and I would probably play it again, but this card's still at 3. And then we also still play like a Yu-Gi-Oh list. We play 3 Frankie. Summons itself, draw a card. Those are 6 right here. And then we also play 4 more Capones. You know, this is our lineup for 2Ks. 3, 6, 10. 10 2Ks, not including the 0 cost option. But if you were to discard a card for trigger off Nami, you discard the Capone first because you can play Frankie or use Flampe for utility. And then we also play 4 0 cost option, which is essentially a 2K. Therefore, we play 14 2Ks, right? Sick. We play for Raigo. This card is broken. This is our escape, get out of jail button. Literally, just this card comes up versus top end big decks. And you want this versus Shanks, pop your 10 costs. You want this against hit a trigger, you know, playing to Poofy, you can kill things. It's just insane. Very good card. Wish we had more, but it's fine. Then we play 3 Shirahoshi. She's good. I would play more, but I don't know what I would take out. Just keeping this at 4 is just very strong, or 3 is very strong. Yeah. Realistically, if they KO this, it's just a blocker. We then play 4 Onami. I up this to 4 now because I'm trying to hit the trigger as much as possible versus Poofy. If I hit triggers and I can pop this on Goro or Zorojuro, this card just is insane. However, I don't see it in my life. I see it in my hand. We then play 3 Kuzan. I'm back at 3 because I wanted to be a little bit more consistent, being able to see this card, to bottom deck stuff, to make cards out of people's hands. However, it's just really hard to do as people are playing around it. But if not, it's just a 1K. Moving forward, I might cut this down to 2. But I also was hoping to play into more zoo or animal shanks, and this card helps beat the animals. Don't call PETA on me, please. We played 3 Gadatsu. This card was at 4. We put it at 3 just because we were trying something different. Did I see it as much? Not really. Do I want to see it? Sure, but it's not a big deal if I don't. But if I did, it'd be crazy. Then we also play 4 Nami now as another utility card, discarding a trigger. We have not that many triggers to this card. So it's mostly a 2K you're discarding or an Onami. It just doesn't feel good sometimes, but it is what it is. You just have to play it. We also play 2 Lucy, because this card is just infinitely broken. If it sticks, you get to literally draw a card, tap their board, full clear. This is insane. If you wanted to take this out and you don't like Lucy, you can play Enel. And because we're not playing 5-cost Shirahoshis anymore, as you can tell, we're not playing the Viola. We are now playing 1 5-cost Sabo. This card is pretty cool. It KOs a 5-cost by trashing a life. It's very good into BY. You want to just kill their 5-cost Luffy if you can. If not, it's not a big deal. But just being able to use it as utility is fine. I saw one. I played it. I've never seen it. It's always in my hand, and it's a 1K, and I'm discarding it for leader ability most of the time. The changes I did was -1 Viola, -2 Shirahoshi, 5-cost, and I bumped, and I minus a Gadatsu for this. I play 1 more 0-cost option, and I am playing Nami and Kuzan up by 1. So being able to do that. Do I miss the Shirahoshi? Kind of. But I don't think it would have mattered. I played into, the rounds where I lost, I low rolled, and then I don't think it mattered. But the rounds where it was really close, maybe Shirahoshi would come up just to cycle to be able to draw so faster. But it's fine. You don't really need it. Yeah. And honestly, this is the list. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know, turning 30, I sound so tired. It just hit me with a wave of tiredness. I love you guys so much for the support. It means a lot to me. And let's try to keep going to the moon and see you guys at One Piece Day in Dallas. And if not, we'll see you guys whenever. I also am trying to stream more often. I think my stream days are Tuesday, Wednesdays, depending if people are interested in getting coached or not. But most of the time, Tuesday, Wednesdays, sometimes Fridays, depending on how busy stuff is and how life is going and if I wake up for work. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm signing out. Goodbye.